Hey guys, this is another character design video. This one's going to be about Undertale. An Undertale character design I did. This one is called Ruby the Human Skeleton. She's part human, part monster, so she's a hybrid. She had a human mother and her father was a monster. I'm going off the basis that Gaster is Sans and Papyrus's father, and she is Sans and Papyrus's long lost half sister. So yeah, if you can see there, that is her soul. It is a mix between both human and monster. So yeah, these four pages I'm about to show you are her original design sheets. They did have a couple of mistakes on them. Well, one mistake. I'll point that out in a sec. But yeah, her background is basically she, when she was 7, on her 7th birthday, she gave her old jacket and scarf to Sans and Papyrus. This is her new jacket that she wears, that she got on that day. And I actually have a jacket that's similar to this, so that's where the jacket design came from. So yeah, and that's the mistake I was talking about with the bones. And that's her back design. Yes, I did a body design for her. So yeah. And basically, this is her height comparison between Sans and Papyrus. This is how tall she would be with every Sans and Papyrus. So yeah, she would always be just a little bit shorter than Papyrus up to his shoulder height, and taller than Sans. So yeah, apart from handplate, she's very short. She's even shorter than normal Sans. She's shorter than the shortest Sans, actually. But yeah, never mind. Back to her background. So basically, when she was 7, her whole human family got burnt to death because they kept her a secret from the rest of the village. And they tried to burn her because they forced her to watch, and they tried to burn her. She could pass through the barrier, so there was no point of putting her down there if she could come straight back out. But because they went to burn her, as well as forcing her to watch her family burn to death, it activated her powers, which caused her to spawn in a mega gaster blaster, which vaporized the whole village. And this happened to all the different versions of rubies. The fell versions have a scar from that day, and that day actually haunts them, so they always have a nightmare from it. And my dog decides to come and join us. Digger, don't. Thank you. And yeah. So after she accidentally gaster blasted the whole village to death, she ended up with schizophrenia from this incident and thought her monster family would not accept her. So she basically watched them grow up from afar, and the only person who knew about her was Asgore. So yeah. And yeah, she's around the age 25. My basis for Sans and Papyrus's age, Sans is like 22, 21. Papyrus is 19, 18. So yeah. But I will show you the different versions of Ruby now. Yeah. This is a picture of when they were younger. So yeah. She would actually carry around a picture of this. But if you do want to see and know more about rubies, because I will be uploading all the different versions of them onto this app called Undertale AU, and my username is Ruby the Human Skeleton Hybrid. The hybrid is in brackets. So if you want to follow me on there, you can. I'll try and put a link in the description. I don't really know how you do that, but I will try. But yeah, I'll show you the different versions of her now. This is Underswap and Underfell. As you can see, Underfell has a nice scar on her face. Yeah. So yeah. There's Classic Ruby drinking a milkshake. Yeah, they love their milkshakes, so yeah. Each Ruby has a milkshake that comes from... Ignore that character? I forgot that was there. Each Ruby has a milkshake that comes from their AU, and it will have an effect on any other character that comes from a different AU, but no effect on any character that comes from the same AU. If you can get what I'm saying. I have tried to draw them, but I haven't finished them. This is Inca Ruby, as you can see, and please don't mistake them from wings. That's her scarf. Like I said, if you want to know more about any of the rubies, look me up on Undertale AU. Dream Ruby, Era Ruby, Hover Ruby, and I did create a AU for them all called Ruby Tail. If you want to know more about that, look it up on the app I was talking about. Reaper Ruby, Handplate Ruby, Dust Ruby. This is something I did for all the rubies. Well, not all the rubies, a couple of the rubies. It tells you basically the reason why they're the way they are. So if you want to pause these and read them, you can. And I apologize for my bad handwriting and spelling. But yeah. After Ruby, yeah, that's what you would find at the end of the game if she was in it and you took the route where you kill everyone. Swapfell, Lust Ruby. Don't judge her by her name because she is very respectable. Flowerfell, Sweet Ruby. I actually have a new jacket design for her and I will show you that. Dance Ruby, Fresh Ruby, Keep Ruby, Tomb Ruby, Underworld Ruby, Gasta Ruby, Ocean Ruby. That was a ship I did for someone because on one of the chats on the app, Fel got shipped with Dust Ruby, so yeah. Another picture of Ocean Ruby. And that's Dust's eyes. And a Gasta Blaster for the rubies. Heavenfell Ruby. Mafia Ruby. I actually have a bag, but that's upstairs. That's for that ship. And this is going to be the new thing for the Ruby Tail. I haven't finished it yet. As you can see, it's a work in progress. This is Killer Ruby. I just haven't colored her in yet. As you can see, she is very creepy. That's for the ship as well. This is Help Tail Ruby. Her original design was going to have her zipper for her jacket, her mouth, but I kind of thought that may look a little awkward, so I changed it. And she is not quite finished yet. She is still a work in progress. That's for that ship. Flipping character design for that ship. This is Sweet Ruby's new jacket design. So yeah. And there's X-Tail Ruby. I think she's the best one I've did so far. Was the page I was starting to do the milkshakes on. That's for a different ship. Someone decided to ship Error with Underworld. That's for Underworld. And that's the start of Genderbend Ruby. I can never get his face to look like a male. It looks like a female. But yeah. That's all of Ruby. All the characters I've done so far of Ruby. If I've missed any kind of Ruby out, please tell me and I will look up that AU and start designing a Ruby for it. But like I said, if you want to read more about rubies and them, check me out on Undertale AU and have a look at them. I'll be uploading all of them to that. But till the next video, bye bye and see you soon.